Braggadocio, 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 braggadocio.
Hey, we back. Guess again, it's that boy Boomy Trill figure from the Braggadocious podcast, and I'm back with another hard hitting episode. And I guess what? I got my boy.
Yeah, man. What's up, man? It's
on
your boy
the scene.
Nino already.
You feel me? And we got a special guest, something real spectacular. Somebody that been in the streets all in the, the underground world, just rocking the mic, pimping the pen, really getting down to it, making the motherfucker feel good, making the motherfucker feel sad, giving boys suicidal tendencies, whatever you want to call it, man.
Yeah.
You feel me? We got Terry Farrow in the building.
Yeah.
What's up?
You feel me?
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, so what's the deal, Terry?
Nothing much, really.
Nothing much. You having a good day?
It's been okay.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up, man. Cool. How about yourself, Nino? What's the deal?
Man, it's all right.
All right. Everybody's week's been good?
Yeah, every week. Man, my week been all right.
All right. Yeah, I know you've been working out hard, getting that strong, man.
Yeah, I've been trying.
I see your family proud of you, boy. We doing good over here, man. We doing good.
They are proud of me.
Hey, my boy Nino got workout specials, man. Y'all got to hit him up in the DMs, man. Get something going. We at Level 1 Fitness, getting it in. You feel me?
For real.
For sure. You know what I'm saying? What about you, Terry? What's the deal? What's going on?
Where we go to the same gym?
Yeah, everybody go to the gym.
Y'all go to the same gym.
I feel you. So everybody trying to get the hard work, get them gains in.
Right.
Hell yeah, trying to get muscular, sexy, whatever y'all want to call it. You feel me? Mm-hmm. My week been straight.
Trying to be built.
Who? You?
Me trying to be built.
Oh yeah, go ahead, be built. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to build these businesses while y'all building that body, trying to get that mind, body, and spirit going on. That pumping shit. You feel me? Shit. So, Terry, tell us about yourself right here. You know what I'm saying? I've been knowing you for a long time. We went to the great Jack Yates High School out of 3rd Ward. You know what I'm saying? But let's have the fans know who you are. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Where you come from. You know what I'm saying? Let's throw something down for me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm from Houston, Texas.
Okay.
I am a writer. I do a lot of open mics, poems, screenplays. Working on a book. 2 books, actually.
Okay.
I'm working on a children's book as well as a book for my poems. So I'm actually looking forward to that coming out sometime late in the summer.
Okay, so you pimping the pen hard. So you writing scripts, you doing poems, and you writing children's books?
Yeah, and
okay.
I went to the American Black Festival. I wanted to participate in that, so I'm working on a couple of short films to submit.
Oh, okay. You got your little crew together for the short films?
I'm still working on it, man. Like I just do the writing, and after that, I'm like, okay.
Now
I need some people.
I got you. Hopefully, man, some people hear the podcast and they be like, oh, we're gonna hop on the team, help you out real quick. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But let's get into just the poems and the script writing. What inspired you just being a writer?
I think it's all about feeling. I come from my mom. You know my mama.
Yeah. No, your mama.
Know my mama.
Yeah, you know your
First
mama.
of all, we gotta act like we don't know each other. This is an interview, fool. Damn.
You know your mama, but the audience.
You know my mama.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
You know my mama. My mom's a writer. And I think just growing up, I think I just had a way of expressing myself. I started writing when I was 5. I would always try to scribble little things on a piece of paper, little stories in my mind or at school and stuff. And as I got older, I realized I started out writing music because I used to sing a lot. And I would be that kid to go into functions and your parent wants you to sing. And as I got older, I was like, I don't really like this.
You was in the choir?
Yes, I was. I was.
What church you was at?
Mount Moriah Baptist Church.
Oh, okay. Shout out to the Baptist Church, Mount Moriah.
I didn't like it. I didn't like it. It wasn't for me. It wasn't something I wanted to do. And then I realized, I was like, hey, maybe I just want to be a ghostwriter and just write music for artists. If I feel like I can listen to you, then most likely I can write for you.
Yeah. How you found out about ghostwriting, though? Because everybody don't think about that. Most people think about being a star. How did you find out, like, oh, I could be a ghostwriter?
Yeah.
Honestly, because I think everybody knows that most artists don't write their own songs.
Mm-hmm. I think
if you honestly had to sit down and ask a writer or an artist, what inspired you to sing this? I don't think they really have a narrative of what to say because it didn't come from themselves. Maybe you can understand it, but It's not the same thing as someone else that wrote it.
Nah, see how I found about ghostwriters was like on the back of the like CD covers, at least rap wise. You know what I'm saying? I knew R&B like singers had like groups of people, and Adele and stuff had like people having help. But you know, rappers, you don't really be thinking they have help. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's and I feel like it's funny because I feel like you can be behind. I wanted to be behind the scenes, and as I aged up, I realized I was like, oh, maybe this is not what I want to do. I realized that I like to write scripts. I like to do stories and actually create series and stuff like that. Because my mom writes books.
Oh yeah,
you know?
yeah, for sure.
She writes books. I don't write books, but I do like to do TV shows and things like that. So I was like, you know what, maybe this is something that I like. But the one thing that I did keep was poetry. I love poetry. I love the expression, even if sometimes those feelings aren't yours. They can be a perspective of someone else, and I can feel like, what if that was me? Or, like just speaking out. I'm very, very pro-black, very.
Oh no, we know you pro-black.
Respect women, respect men. I am very pro for just the black community and black elevation in general. So somebody got to talk about it.
No, I feel.
I'm not for sure. Yeah. So between you and your mom, like what are y'all in the same lane? Y'all two different lanes? Did y'all learn from each other, or have you took some things from her? You just now, being what you been doing?
No, actually, me and my mom write completely different. My mom, she could.
Yeah.
She get down. So, we've tried to collab on books before, but we write so different. In a sense, only thing that I think that we do have rooted is that our characters are black.
Yeah.
Like you believe that you can write black people in another light, that they don't have to be a drug dealer or struggling, you know what I mean? So you can write wealthy black people because that exists. You can write that lifestyle and be like, hey, there's people out here, he created this, they're living this lifestyle. You see it on TV versus it's always somebody in the hood, somebody trying to sell,
struggling,
you know what I mean? Like struggling. And I'm like, it's not always that. It's not that. So,
what type of books your mom write?
Like genres, like fantasy,
it's
romance.
Drama. It's drama.
Oh, lots of drama.
It's drama,
Yeah.
but it's good. It's tasteful. It's tasteful drama. It's not like no Zane books.
So what you mean by tasteful for like the people that don't know tasteful?
It's tasteful in the sense of even when she, I guess it has to get intimate or just her wording. You know what I mean? She paints a picture, you know, because that's one thing we do have in common. Like if I said something and it was sexual, you know what I mean? It doesn't necessarily have to be blank. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
right.
a blank, straight to the point.
Yeah, straight to the point.
You know what I mean? Like
No,
you
I get
can
what you're
paint a picture and you're gonna get the idea, and
Yeah.
it's way more tasteful coming off the mouth than someone just saying dick or something like that. Way more tasteful.
So your mom, she just sticks to scripts and like TV shows and
Nah, she just writes. I stick to scripts and stuff like that. She just writes books.
just books. Okay,
Yeah.
so like how extensive are the books? Are they like children books, adult books?
No,
Or they
no,
just
they're
drama?
not
Was it
children.
like
These are
Queen?
adult books.
So they all just dramas.
Like-
Okay.
These are all adult books. I wouldn't recommend children probably reading
They're
them,
like
but
Queen
they're
Mills,
they're
man.
good enough. They're always
That's
said
funny.
like if I ever came up, I would make them into TV shows.
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh man, like we would have to work together then.
Yeah, for sure. So she got a couple of them published or anything out there?
Yeah, no, actually, she's working with someone in New York to publish her book. So
Okay, that's what's up. That's
pretty
good.
good.
Yeah, shout out to moms. She doing good.
I told her, I was like, dibs. I told you already. I want those film rights, bro.
Nah, for sure, for sure.
I edited your
what's up.
story for you, bro. I told you I want them film rights.
Yeah, so back to you. So we talked a little bit about the scripts, and you saying that you was just into the poetry and just ghostwriting and stuff. What further long advanced your skills into this writing period?
Maturity.
Going through life.
I honestly feel like life in general, to be aware is to be alive for one thing. You know what I mean? You can't be oblivious to the world just because you're in your own bubble. There's a lot of shit going on around you. You know what I mean? So, and versus just because you're not going through it doesn't mean somebody else is not going through it. You need to just understand. And I feel like when you're writing, you're trying to reach, a variety of people, a variety of men and women. You going through some stuff. You know what I mean? It's not just you. You know. So when I write, sometimes it's a perspective. You know what I mean? It's an idea that I have. You know what I mean? So, yeah, and it's encouragement too, because I definitely would write something that's very encouraging, especially for the Black community. You know what I mean?
Right. So you touched on encouraging. Like what type of encouragement you trying to give the community, the culture? What's up?
Oh man, I feel like just love yourself and respect yourself, especially with boundaries. I feel like there's a lot of narrative on struggle love. I don't believe in struggle love. Like, I just don't believe in it. And I feel like you can be in love. It's okay, especially when it comes to men expressing how they feel. And it's a lot of downput on, like, oh man, he's being a bitch, and he's not a real man. If he crying, he sound like a girl. And it's like, is he not allowed to have boundaries? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like women. Somebody need to say, like, hey, women, men are allowed to have boundaries. It's not a thing where you feel like it's feminine if he has boundaries and he has a moral standing. It's something that you need to respect, or he's telling you how to love him.
Right.
You know. And it's such a downplay of men cater to women and cater to how they feel, but when it's not reciprocated majority of the time. They feel like you should just toughen up, and that's why a lot of, especially black men, have a stereotypical idea that you're soft if you're saying how you feel. And I'm like, it's okay, say how you feel.
Okay,
she can't respect it. She needs to move around.
Yeah, it's a different age. You know what I'm saying? I think just like me and Nino here, we I think our parents come from like Louisiana and stuff like that, and I think we just seen examples of strong black men. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't tell you, I never seen my daddy cry. I ain't never seen my daddy cry. I never seen it, like, I ain't never seen him really upset or none of that.
Yeah,
how about you, Nino? A funeral don't count, bro. Everybody cry at a funeral.
I was about to say, because when my great grandmother died, he felt some type of way because she died before his birthday. So I don't know if he cried. I just know he feels type of way. I don't know if he feels tired.
That's probably like the only time you might see a man vulnerable is a funeral, and depending on who it really is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But nah, for sure, I feel you on that. You know what I'm saying?
But general, my dad never cried, bro.
You gotta express yourself. It's okay. Sometimes it's about delivery. Sometimes I think that plays a part in it.
Delivery? What you mean?
Delivery, in the sense of like you're telling me how to respect you, but it comes off as, I guess, you're belittling somebody if you're going like, oh, bitch, and you need to do this, because then they're not hearing you. No one can communicate when everybody's too quick to reply.
Yeah.
So somebody gonna have to shut the fuck up right now.
You have a lot of communication in your life relationship, huh?
You said what?
You have a lot of communication in your life relationship, huh?
Yeah. I honestly, I am not a hard person to communicate with. I honestly usually would tell you how I don't feel like you're not a mind reader, so I'm not gonna have you guess how I feel, and I'm just gonna pout and just let you guess what's wrong with me. I'm just gonna address it, tell you what's wrong with me, and then I expect you to fix what you're doing that's bothering me, versus me just causing an argument and just letting it linger. Address it, get it out the way, and if we keep becoming a thing, then okay, now we need to figure out what's wrong, because if I keep repeating myself on the same stuff, then either you just don't give a damn.
Yeah, you just don't.
You just don't care. You just don't have the capacity to care. Then I need to make some rearrangements.
No, I get what you're saying.
No, I understand. I feel you. You know what I'm saying? So it's safe to say that within your art, that you do put a lot of real life situations that you dealt with and saw into your art.
Yes, I do. I wrote this poem called "Better." I heal better without you. And that was actually dedicated in a sense of just women, trying to get out of a situation and, just level up in general, and then someone keep invading your space and not giving you that opportunity to actually move on and heal. Because every time they might see it, they slide in your DM or see you out in public or make their presence known to you, when you can just see me and keep it pushing. Like, I saw you. You ain't got to walk over here and tell me, hey. It's not necessary, but sometimes they feel like your emotions are so fragile. They keep stepping back in. You know what I mean? You're never going to have that time to close that gap.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I got you.
Okay.
That's for men too, though. I mean, y'all need to learn that too. I think men, y'all just kind of, you just let women come and go. It don't even matter. So I feel like y'all need to develop that kind of boundary.
Yeah, I developed that. I developed that now. I developed that now, so I get what you're saying. No,
you can't make yourself too accessible. That's for men and women. Can't make yourself too accessible.
Okay. Back to
okay. What about you? Like,
back to the art. So so we got into the script writing. We got into the poems. You know what I'm saying? You're a little bit of a gangster rapper.
Man.
/ music, like music stuff, like, you know what I'm saying? I understand you do poems, I understand you write books and stuff like that, but we know you got your little rapping side and stuff like that. And how that play a part? How does that play a part in your stage presence and you being in front of a crowd of people and actually delivering these poems the way you do?
You gotta make your presence felt, you know, especially when it's like over 30-something people in the room and everybody's chattering. You know what I mean? So you gotta, when you get up there, you gotta make a sound. You know what I mean? I always say you gotta speak volumes. You have to, because if you don't, you're just gonna be a bunch of static. You know. So when I get on the mic, I always be like, okay, this is your time. Feel it, and then push through it. You know what I mean? And sometimes you might fumble because you be so excited, especially if the crowd reacts the way you probably wanted them to perceive what you're saying. You know what I mean? Because I've stumbled a few times before. I had to stop. The crowd was screaming, and I just was like, "Okay, let me keep going. Let me keep going." You know, so it's great. That's a high for you.
Have you ever watched battle rap?
Yes,
You ever seen them stumble?
No.
Or like they try to command try to command the room?
I kind of feel like sometimes they be like, "Quiet down." Okay, what was that rapper name? And he was like,
"It's a lot of them. Like I can't go off my head." But I understand what you're talking about. It's a lot. It's a lot of them. And how I seen them command the room, it's like sometimes they'll tell everybody like quiet down. You see the crowd, be like quiet down, or like they'll just repeat. Like I seen them repeat the same line twice and then go into.
They're trying to get they're trying to get it together. You're trying to recollect yourself. Like I performed this poem called "Don't Shoot," and I have the videos. My first time actually really performing one of my bigger pieces, and it was packed that night, and they were just loud, you know. And it wasn't loud just over talking me. It was loud with just encouraging, like spit that shit. You know what I mean? It was that, and it just kind of made me fumble just a little bit because I'm like, okay, you know. And I had to like get it together a little bit. Like, okay, calm down, you got it. And then you know what I mean. But even still thinking about it, even like sometimes on my social media and I see the video and I'm just like, dang, that was the first time I actually really just got up there and actually spit something and I didn't have to look at my phone. I remembered it without.
Oh, so they let y'all look at your phone and stuff?
Yeah, you can bring your phone. I feel like because writers have so many poems at the time, you know what I mean? So it's sometimes hard to remember everything you've written, especially word for word. So if you don't study it that week, maybe, you know what I mean? So, or you perform in multiples, then you might need it. You might need that backup. You might need that backup.
Yeah. You ever watch Def Comedy Jam? They used to have poetry on there.
Poetry Jam. Yeah.
Oh, it's Def Poetry. I said Def Comedy. It's Def Poetry.
No, it's the same.
It's the same stuff.
It's on the same umbrella. So,
okay.
You kind of right.
Yeah, it's okay if I'm wrong. You tell me if I'm wrong.
Nah, it's good though. It's always a good energy, especially when you're hearing other people and how, you know, they write and how their stage presence is. Because some people are calm, some people are loud, some people seem angry, and it just depends on the person. You know what I mean? So I've definitely, I think I seen a girl come out there and lick the mic one time before. So she had her own thing going for her.
Before COVID, huh?
It was before COVID.
Okay, I was like, hold up, you licking mics since the whole
She went there and she licked the mic and she had a little something to say, and you know, it was just like, oh, okay, girl, go ahead, your best. I wouldn't have licked that mic, but I mean.
So, did you do anything in high school, like poetry wise?
I was still writing, but I had never performed anything. That was the thing. That's why I said when I got to like maybe around 23, I just made 23. That's when I actually was like, you know what? I'm writing these things and I'm just putting them back in the binder, I was like, maybe I should record something one day, you know, like step out there. And then eventually I got a name and like people know me and they be like, oh yeah, that's Terry. She does poetry. Like so they know she spit.
So why you going so fast? How did you even find the TSU Poetry Club? That's what I call them.
Poetry club.
Yeah.
How did you find my friend?
No, that's the poetry club. How did you find all them?
No, they do have a poetry club. I don't know.
No, they do. No, that's them.
That's the game.
It's Hub plus
oh boy.
Yeah, your boy you was telling us about it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Actually, what's funny is he is one of the guys that actually told me to come out because he knew I wrote. I've known him since I was like maybe second grade.
Yeah, the poetry club probably heard me.
Yeah, like he,
because
and he was just like, I said, oh yeah, it's going out, and he was like, come out. I told you should just come get on the mic or something. And I'm like, oh, you know what? One day I'm going to do it. Mm-hmm. And then I was like, one day I just was like, hey, man, you need to get out the house. You need to really just, you working all week, you do school all week, you're doing all this. You need to just find something to look forward to that's outside of that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just get out the house. Even if it's just one day out the week. Mm-hmm. And for like a year, every Monday, I would go out to open mic. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. The first day, I just kind of like watched. And then after that, I was like, you know what? I can get up there. I can do that.
So you warmed up to it. Okay.
Yeah, I kind of watched. And then I kind of was nervous. You know what I mean? But then I was like, I can do it. I can get up there. And after that, it was just easy peasy. You know what I mean? Like, I can go anywhere. And we did street poetry. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, all that. It's nothing.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man.
Okay.
You the man. Yeah, but I always thought that was funny because when I was going to college, and midway, I started seeing you pop up. I was like, what the fuck going on here? Like,
I was with the team.
You go to TSU? Yeah, you was like, you an honorary TSU student.
I know, like, a couple people thought I went to TSU. They was like, you go to TSU? I was like, nah, I go to TSU.
I'll never see her in class. When you out there on that... When it's break time, you know, lunch, she out there during lunchtime. Like, what the hell?
Oh, yeah, we used to do street poetry. We used to be out there. You know, you do street poetry. We used to film a lot sometimes outside.
Oh, yeah. So you was performing.
On them steps. And yeah.
Steps, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So y'all performing out there in front of everybody.
Yeah. I was just there with a couple of dope people.
Yeah, go and get some honorary shout outs.
Yeah.
Free, but the K is silent. I had my boy Knowledge. Lady 380, she would always come through. She is a phenomenal poet as well. They all are. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You know Jada.
Nah, who's Jada?
You know Jada? Okay, you don't know? Okay.
No, Jada.
I seen you speak to her before. You probably don't know what I'm talking about. Jade? Okay.
You probably got to see.
She talking about girl we went to school with. I don't think about the other one. No.
Talking about somebody else.
The one you talking about yesterday.
Nah, she talking about somebody else.
Okay, somebody else. No, I don't know Jada. No.
That's a whole different
Jade? No? You know Jade?
No.
Okay.
I know people by faces, not by names. On the cool, I don't know.
I seen you talk to her. Okay, you know who I'm talking about, but okay, I have to show you.
Yeah, I got 7
you know
faces.
Yeah, okay. You know, Self himself,
yeah.
Kodak.
Mm-hmm.
They are, I think they were the first two I actually seen perform when Indigo used to be a thing. You know the club?
What happened
to Indigo?
I don't know. They did renovations and they just never opened again.
Yeah, they went bankrupt. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. They was doing renovations and them boys just never opened back up. Yeah. So that was the first time I actually went out and I was like, you know, I'm going to go. And he was like, yeah, you should come out. So I went out and I actually heard both of them perform a piece together and a piece separately. And I was floored. I still have that video. You know what I mean? I was floored and I was like, like, man, I can do that. You know what I mean? So it kind of just made me want to step up my game. You got to step it up a little bit, you know?
So what you do to step up your game? Are you
just be more versatile. I always knew I was more versatile with writing, but, you know, just write about my passions regardless of if I feel embarrassed from saying it because it's funny because if I write something, naturally I probably wouldn't say it out. I wouldn't say it out loud just randomly, but, you know, like one of the first verses in one of my poems is called, she let me fuck on the first night. Nah, correction. You let me on the first night. Yeah, so you know what I mean? And usually I wouldn't say anything like that, like out loud, just like randomly talking. But when I perform, you know what I mean? Like it's boundless. You know what I mean? I might say some stuff that I probably just normally Materia wouldn't say.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, so tell us more about the. You say stuff you wouldn't normally say.
Yeah,
that's a segue for your fantasy rap. Yeah, because you was telling a story about how they saying you're not a thug out here, but you rapping about thug stuff.
Oh man, yeah, because it's just some stuff I wouldn't say, but you know, I wouldn't personally say, but when I write it, and it'd be like, oh yeah, that's nothing.
Right.
Yeah.
So you've been doing this for how many years? How many years are going on?
As far as like performing.
Both of it. I mean, everything.
Just writing in general. I've been writing since I was probably like elementary.
You wasn't that cold since
I was
elementary.
writing. I have books at home with music and poetry from like freaking 2006.
6, bro.
Yeah, I used to write the dates on my stuff back in the day. I used to write the dates.
That's like talking to school. Everybody wrote the dates.
I used to write the dates at the top of the corner of the paper.
Yeah, I know.
So, and I know sometimes I go back and look at them. I'm like, man, growth.
I'm not
growth, girl.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I've seen you on social media do a couple things. Do you have any like a social media presence? Are you trying to incorporate your art in any type of way on social media?
Yes, actually, I am. I honestly, I want to probably put more on there as far as like videos and stuff like that, because I usually, I just might post a page or two if I post it on my blog or something like that, as far as like one of my poems. But I think some years ago I deleted majority of them off at first because I felt like people weren't reading them, or you know what I mean. Like you kind of feel.
You do it on Twitter?
No, I used to have them on Instagram.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know, and I felt like people wasn't reading it, or if they would only reply to something that was sexual, you know? And that's not the kind of audience I just wanted. I didn't want you to just like it because...
Also, when you did your negative gangster stuff, they were talking.
No, like, if I write something and this could just be an encouragement or something sad or anything like that, you know, you don't really get enough, but...
Yeah, something that's positive.
Yes.
If something is positive, they ain't gonna like it.
You know how the algorithm is. The algorithm don't like positivity. It gotta be negative.
Yeah, but as soon as it's like something sexual or something like that, and all of a sudden it skyrockets. It's like, oh yeah, people commenting, people saying something, and it's like, come on now. Come on. No, I get that's not what I want. I don't want you to just like it because you thought it was some sexual, and then you're like, oh yeah, that's what I want to hear. And it's like, come on.
Yeah.
I got more than that.
Yeah.
Harder than that. You know what I'm saying?
Way.
You and Nino should drop a tape or something.
You rap or something? You write poetry?
Did you just ask this dude? Do he rap?
I rap.
Did she disrespect? Did she disrespect you?
I rap.
I don't know.
No, I do rap. I do rap.
You know, poets as well.
Yeah, it is, but I don't. I don't do it that way though. The way you do it. But
some of the way.
We're not doing formal poetry.
We ain't doing formal, bro. It's just the way. That's why.
Okay.
Before we was doing before the podcast, when we was making music, that's why I asked you, because the way I write my music, I do it. You know, it's everything that's a verse, everything that's a bar. You feel me? I use the slant side, the slant on the keyboard to be like da da da. That's one. Da da da. That's two. Da da da. That's three. Da da. That's four. That's 4 bars. So that's how I write my music. But I don't know how people do it with poetry. That's what I'm saying. I don't know how you do it.
You just do it. You break it off into sets, like You break, okay, so you break it off into sets. If you're writing something, let me see. Let me see. If I quit the team, don't leave. You must not love me the way you say. So stupidly I stay. You bring out the demons in me, get me lifted above average, drinking bottle after bottle, trying to prove I'm a savage, and I'm ready to fight a bitch if you talking to him, because I know how niggas get careless and niggas hate getting their face touched. So I keep big face until he lose it. He quick to grab me by the neck and say, "Bitch, you better cool it. You're my worst behavior." You know what I mean? That would be a set.
So that's like a whole way.
That
would
be a set. You break your poems.
I say like 6.
Yeah, that was a hot 6, nigga.
You know, that would be let's say your one little set, you know, of poetry, and then you just break it off. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. No, I get what you're saying.
It's still writing. It's still writing. I feel like if poets tried to break theirs off like writers and bars, it would be entirely too long. Too long.
Okay, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
So that would be too hard to do.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, but just to give it a try. Honestly, I feel like if you can write music, you can definitely write a poem.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I can't write shit. I freestyle everything.
It's a feeling. I can't freestyle. See, I can't freestyle.
You can't freestyle?
I can't freestyle.
How you writing poetry if you can't freestyle?
That's what I be wondering. And here's the thing. When I write, I think of it on the spot and I write it down. But when it comes to actually trying to get on a mic and just freestyle, I can't do it.
You see, I could freestyle. I could probably freestyle a poem.
I'm probably no such thing as freestyle from poetry.
I need to go to I need to go to an event then. Freestyle poetry. I'll win that shit. You win money or something? Y'all don't get nothing?
No.
What y'all get? Congratulations?
Yeah.
I don't want that.
Y'all don't get nothing.
The audience approval?
What? No, I need some break. I am broke out here. The hell?
At least $100.
Nah.
Yeah, shit.
I think they do have something like that in Austin, though. They do be having like poetry slams in Austin.
They probably do, most likely.
I want to go to a poetry slam.
You ever been to one?
No, I haven't.
You just doing like underground stuff.
Yeah.
You like the underground queen of poetry?
Nah, I don't think that. There's some people out there. I feel like I'm catching up.
You catching up?
Because I didn't see some people on the internet, and they be on. You know what I mean? And it just make the room go silent, and I'll be like, okay, I'm trying to be like that.
So you just need some production behind you and stuff, so you do your poetry.
Yeah, probably. I would probably help.
Okay. I would
probably definitely help.
Okay. Have you seen any? I mean, I'm not reading the poetry world like that. So, are there big poetry acts that actually profit from poetry?
what is their name? I want to say it's called Win Poetry because they do poetry slams and people come from other cities to that platform to perform. You know
I mean, I guess it's like being an artist. I mean, it is being an artist.
Yeah.
I mean, is it possible for you to get big enough to where you traveling from state to state doing your poetry? Is that a thing you want to do? Do you want to be able to travel around doing poetry, or you just want to be just Texas based?
Yeah, it's called Wine Poetry. And these boys actually travel and they go around spitting poetry. I actually wouldn't mind participating in this. You know what I mean? But to the question you just asked, though, I actually wouldn't mind. You know what I mean? Because I feel like, they always got somebody popping up on TV with something to say. But I feel like sometimes the things I might say may not be
Politically correct,
TV worthy. Just because of what I look like and be on, what I look like and who I am. No, it's just like what I look like or who I am. I don't think that.
I get what you're saying.
I don't think you should worry about that.
I think
who you are, and
you shouldn't worry about that because it's different type of outlets or network that would allow what you're talking about. So
for sure.
But
I mean, they accepting rappers. They looking all kind of type of ways. So why not?
That's true.
Honestly, I wouldn't mind though. I always say like, okay, like go on to like a TV show or something like that and like perform something. But I don't think the public, as far as like white public, would approve, of a black woman going on set and she's going.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure there's other ones doing it right now.
But it's like you gotta.
The majority, like you know what I mean.
Yeah, I understand, but I think we think too. I think as people, we think too deeply of like what other people think, and like if you don't know, like you don't know what's possible until you do it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get denied a couple times so you can break the door down.
You do, but I just sometimes be feeling like, are y'all really gonna let me go up here? Especially if you're talking about, like what's happening in the community, especially the black community, with cops playing target practice on our backs and stuff like that. I don't think, they're gonna want to publicize someone backing and saying, hey, you can't do this, or, speaking out against it. I don't think they're gonna want that. And I'm totally for it.
But you're versatile. Like this thing about it is you play that angle, but you can play both.
Yeah, but I don't want to. I wouldn't want to center myself in a sense of, you know what I mean. Like I said, I have a poem called "Don't Shoot." And we can honestly predict what that's about. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You should make one called "Sliding."
He said slide in.
Yeah, sliding.
Sliding?
Yeah, you know what the code word for sliding is?
I'm gonna slide on him.
I'm about to slide on him. That's my face you call it. I'm gonna slide on him.
Slide on him.
I don't know, man. See, I might.
This how the poem start. I'm gonna slide on him. I was in the hood with them. Nah, let me chill out.
Crazy, bro.
I don't know. Hey, who knows? If I write something slide, I'll at you on it.
Just add the podcast, Bob Braggadocious podcast. You know what I'm saying?
I'll add you on it.
No, put Nino on there. Nino approved. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For real, get the beat, slide on.
But I don't know. I just be feeling like they're not gonna have me on there going. Just like with "Don't Shoot," it was. Can we cuss on here? I mean,
yeah.
I've been cussing for a minute. I'm like, I want to do that.
Yeah, but man,
y'all gonna have to beat me out.
I'm tell you like this. Wallow. He do the $1 million worth of game podcast. But I think he started off doing like, he wasn't really doing poetry, but he was doing like social media type poetry to like wake the world up. Like he would like throw blood on himself and then have like a whole little saying. Like it was like freestyle poetry.
I know what you're talking about.
It
was almost like street poetry, but he would just be like a little bar or something.
Yeah, but he's not a poet. He was just doing it. You know what I mean?
He's a little bar.
Yeah.
I be really wanting to like just go out and like perform. You know what I mean? Especially like if you can get a crowd to actually listen. You know what I mean? Because I feel like if the door just crack, I'm in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
I just need the door to crack just a little bit. I ain't asking you to open for me. I ain't asking you to crack it just a little bit.
Yeah, I think you just need to
just right place, right time.
You might just need to go on social media more and just go hard.
Yeah.
Really,
I do.
I ain't gonna say social media. You get on YouTube and go hard.
I was just about to say, go to YouTube.
I do a lot of poetry checks. Like I have on my Instagram, like I have like a reel, and every now and again I'll post like poetry check, and I'll just spit a few bars. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
you do that on TikTok.
Yeah.
She do a TikTok.
TikTok don't be long enough sometimes, so I just usually post it.
They ain't upgrade your account to the 10 to 3 minutes?
Supposed to be 10 minutes, man.
It's I have like 3 minutes.
Oh, you got 3 minutes now?
I got 3 minutes now, yeah, but the first it wasn't like that.
It's supposed to be 10 minutes soon.
Was it?
Yeah, they trying to compete with YouTube.
Yeah, soon.
Gotcha. See, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I mean, you can do it on Instagram too, but it might not get enough traction.
Yeah, I had somebody tell me I should post something on YouTube. They were like, he was like, man, you should put the one I read to y'all when I was working on. He was like, yeah, you should post that to YouTube. You should put a beat behind that. You know what I mean? And I was like, I'll think about it.
Yeah.
But it's, you just gotta just put yourself in a place, I guess, when you're writing and stuff like that. No,
I feel you. It's I think where we come from is we've been through a lot of this trauma that we didn't know was trauma. We just thought it was regular, you know what I'm saying? And I could feel some of that through some of the poetry I did, like listen to you spit and stuff like that, because you be going off the wall. So I just be like, I don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So do any of that really be tied to your mental health, your stability, or you just got to get stuff off your chest, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think we talked about it earlier, but like, is it really just tied to you, or is really some of this or is it 50-50? It's tied to you and else be like fantasy?
That's actually a good question, because I had somebody ask me that. I posted something before and they contacted me and they was like, you all right? And I was like, huh? And they was like, you good? You okay? I was like, yeah. And he was like, I saw what you wrote, and I was just asking, just checking on you. And I was like, I'm good. I was like, I said, everything I write doesn't have to honestly reflect me, right? And he was just like, I said, I can write from a perspective or how somebody else may feel or something like that. I said, I necessarily don't have to go through it, to understand it, But I think in a sense, some of my poems, I always feel like it's definitely tied into me just a little bit. It may not all be me. Maybe a couple of people I know, strangers, just me looking on the outside, looking in, you know what I mean? But I think it's a little Teri in everything I write.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I figured it out. We're gonna do some marketing, all right? This we're gonna get you a chain, put the chain around your neck, they get you on social media, just bust a couple bars. I'm like, yeah, they be like, we thought she was a rapper this whole time. You know what I'm saying?
I do that with my mic checks, man. When I posted my poem Gunplay, I had some people and they were like, you rap? I was like, no. I don't. Like, no, I don't rap. He was like, no, you don't. I was like, so I do get that a lot sometimes. They ask me, they be like, oh, you be rapping? I'm like, I don't rap. I can't rap. I was like, I don't know where you get that idea from. I was like, it sounded like
poems, you sound like
it be sounding like it. I said, it probably sound like it. I said,
some of them bars, bro.
I like, it be sounding like it, but I can't rap.
So
when she was talking about the backwood one, I was like, man, that's a bar.
I'm not. Yeah, I see you. I was like, that's hard.
That's hard. I was like, man, that was hard.
So, where you see yourself in 5 years, like with the poetry and the art and everything, like?
Man, I'm just putting my best foot forward, honestly, because I really want to, especially get my writing off the ground in a general sense, especially with my scripts, screenwriting, and stuff like that, because I feel like I have a lot more to actually showcase out there, especially as far as like TV in general, So that's really that's where I want to go with my writing. But also, I feel like that opens doors for a lot of other people. You know what I mean? Because I feel like if somebody in there with the right mindset, you can open a door for anybody.
I know,
you know
for
what
sure.
I mean?
Especially you want to be behind the scenes. I'm
Yeah,
sure you're going to change people's lives.
Yeah, especially like, especially writing, you see so much talent, you be like, man, we just in this hole right now. We just trying to find our way out. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I feel like, especially if you support your community, you support your people, you know what I mean? You want to definitely get somewhere, and whether or not you feel like they would do that for you, you're gonna do that for everybody. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of talent out here. Especially in Houston, there's a lot of talent. You see people every day, and they got some talent. You know what I mean? And I think Steve Harvey said it before. He said, if you have a talent, that's your $1 million right there.
Right.
Yeah.
It was my
said you need one talent, and he said that's your $1 million right there. That's your first $1 million.
That's true.
Gotta learn how to do it though. You gotta learn how to use it, man.
Yeah,
for sure.
I'm trying to get there. That's what I'm trying. That's I feel like that's my long-term goal.
Oh, you most definitely gonna get there.
Writer. Especially, I feel like I just my idea is if I can just get the idea out there that, hey, she's a writer, she writes, and you hear it and you like what hear, that's it. It's a takeoff. It's a takeoff from there.
Yeah, you probably need more visibility on you, more spotlight on you.
It is, but it's just some things I just refuse to, box myself into, especially when you're performing or trying to get views and stuff like that. Like, sometimes they be feeling like you got to be naked. You know what I mean?
Or on stage?
No, like just on the internet. As far as like you really just getting that that traffic you need.
Traffic,
it seems like you have to be naked or something. Like I have to be doing something stupid, doing something stupid or stereotypical. To get views or
you don't want to do no 6ix9ine stuff, man.
Yeah. It's even that. It's just doing like just crazy stuff that I be feeling like I was like, I'm not supposed to degrade myself like that. Do that.
Yeah,
I'm not just embarrass myself. Like I'm not supposed to do it.
I feel you. I mean, it's other ways to doing like shocking stuff. Yeah, you really just gotta be in their face. You know what I'm saying with it. We find something clever to do.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's really all.
Slap somebody and go into a poetry.
Yeah, that's all you really need.
I actually want to do. I want to do a duet poetry. I be writing them sometimes, but I don't be having nobody do them. I was
going to ask about that team poetry and stuff like that.
Yes, that's the first time I actually seen it. I told you when I seen a friend of mine doing it, and I just the vibe. They were just on the same page. You know what I mean? And I'm like, I can do that. It's always I can do that.
It's
like
I can
definitely do that.
Yeah, which one?
Yeah, rapping.
Oh, we did it rapping.
Yeah, we be joking around.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
You talking about rapping?
We trying to get in. I be like a child's born. Nope.
State of mind.
Blind by the nature's up.
Mankind.
You feel me? Just like that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be in tune though. You really gotta be in tune.
Yeah.
You gotta be quick. And it's funny. See, that's why I don't freestyle rap.
But no, you should see like the Detroit rappers. Like I don't know, they be freestyle. They had this shit rolling in, but they be actually like they be team rapping, going in and out like hella fast. Like shit be crazy.
No, they do.
You know what I'm saying? You talking about you can't freestyle? They be in that mug. I kick your mama out, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
No. Don't ask me to do it because I'm a freeze. I'm like, give me a minute. Give me a second.
No, ain't nothing wrong with freezing.
I can write something real quick and it be real good. Give me a second.
You gotta realize all the great artists fucked up in some type of way. Everybody ain't perfect. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just a skill. You probably need to practice. It's probably what it is.
Yeah.
Just
more you practice,
more.
better you get.
Because you say you really want to do it, you just need to find somebody who's willing to have the time and the patience and who just somebody, man. It's somebody who I would say like a work relationship. Like y'all know what y'all doing together. You feel me?
Like find somebody you contribute to. What do you look for? You look for a male, another female? What are you looking for?
Actually, I wanted to do one with another male. I thought that would be fun.
Why you don't get self or something like that?
I told that fool
off your poetry team and stuff.
I know, right? That's what I think I did ask him before, and he just said let him know when. But we'll be on 2 different schedules sometimes.
Yeah,
I mean, so you gotta just pull somebody to the side and like say, "Come on, let's get it." You know what I'm saying?
Into the money.
Yeah, we can't let work get in between the art, man. We gotta find space and time to do it. Cause
him or the artist Kodak, he is great too. He has a.
I think I remember Kodak. I just don't remember what he looked like.
He has a great stage presence. Like I feel like I'll drown in his shadow.
Oh man,
I feel like they'll be like, "Hey, bro, that poem you wrote was dope."
I need to go up there and do a freestyle poetry so you can drown in my shadow real quick. Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I'll be like, "Wait a minute," but he is dope too, and his stage presence is like something to like listen. Like he demand your attention.
I mean, you got to send us some tickets and let us know when the poetry event so we could pop up. network and stuff. You know what I'm saying? What's happening?
Man,
especially networking, especially with writers.
It's a great place to network.
It is.
Oh, okay.
It really is because you gonna meet everybody now. You meet photographers, you meet models, you meet actors. You know what I mean? Aspiring actors, writers. You know what I mean? So especially people that want to do clothes, want to do clothes and things like that. Like you meet a variety of people, and I really do appreciate about that clutch of people is they definitely network and they're not like gatekeeping. Like if they know something, they tell you.
Yeah, they got gatekeepers in poetry.
No, I said they're not gatekeeping. You
know what I mean? I was like, how they be gatekeeping?
She's saying that's a verb.
No, you know what I mean? They're not like You know what I mean? Like definitely host like networking and stuff like events and stuff like that for people to come out, and find those ties. You know what I mean? So I feel like that's really good. And then, it's I'm trying to recycle the black dollar.
I'm not for sure because the black dollar evaporates so fast out the community, it just disappear.
Yeah.
You don't even touch back.
No, I don't.
I think we just got to get out that mindset of trying to get that 20% off because we family.
No bullshit.
Yeah, that's true.
How you feeling that inflation?
You ain't asking the time yet. You ain't asking them about that. So you need to. I think we need to get out that mindset. Like, I can't get it for the free.
No.
Wow.
You support black businesses. You handicapping me if you keep asking for free shit.
Oh no, I'm bullshit, man.
No, that's true.
So I mean, the poetry community pretty good. So everybody support each other.
Yes, I would say that. I think so. I've never encountered any negativity or anything like that. They're very grown people. It's just always a good, range of people. You know what I mean? Just coming out, getting together. Respecting each other's craft.
Dang,
you know
way different from the rap game.
It is. No, I think they always had like a rule, and it was like we're all artists and we're all sensitive about our shit, so respect the mic.
Nah, rappers, we real sensitive about our shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
That's how it be.
Real.
So it's always good. It is a good vibe though. But I still feel like my long run is I definitely want to get more into the film industry. That's where I really want to be.
Okay, what you want to do? Like little TV shows? Like, give me an example.
Yes,
I was just about to ask you what I ain't trying to be in your business. I was like, what is like one of your TV ideas that you have
or concept? You don't have the idea,
or something.
Y'all bad.
Okay, what type of genre do you want to do?
Yeah, let's just say
I
it
do.
like that. Yeah.
I do a little bit of everything. I do drama. Right now, I'm working on a science, like a sci-fi supernatural TV show right now. Like, my dream would be for it to be on like Netflix or something like that.
Okay.
But
nowadays,
and then as far as like drama, I have like a 2-series script already written that I finished back in like 2017, and I always said I always wanted Issa Rae to like produce it or something like that.
Yeah. I heard it's easy to get on Netflix. Not that easy, but I heard it's pretty.
Netflix does not take unsolicited work, so if you do not have an agent,
to do it. I try to see it on Tubi too.
You should have all your stuff copyrighted. For sure.
I do have all my stuff copyrighted. I don't play that.
Even on Tubi.
I wouldn't send it to them for free.
No, they don't take unsolicited in the sense of if you don't have a manager, you just can't come and be like, hey, I'm a writer, blah, blah, blah.
That's what I mean,
unless you just lucked up and met the right person. But
I mean, it's cool. A couple of them TV shows
you need to have like
listen, Squid Games got shut down a couple times before he made it. So
just like Tubi, man, you can do the same thing on Tubi.
What you mean, submit work?
Yeah, you got.
Yeah, they want you to actually like do a make a video, like a trailer for it.
Basically,
that's what they want to see.
Basically,
you know what I mean? They want to see the concept of what it would look like.
Basically.
And then you can run with it. But the American Blind Film Festival that they usually have in Miami, that gives you a chance because you got 20 minutes, including credits, you know what I mean, to make a short film, and it could be an actual script, but you just make a film to it and submit it to HBO, Fox, anything like that. And it's competition, even if you don't win the actual cash prizes, that's an opportunity. And they spread your video out everywhere. So that means everybody's seeing this. And if they like the idea, you can get picked up, by, a station or something like that. And they back you with your script.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely, it's a good thing because it might not work on that part, but it could work on the other part.
Yeah. So I'm like, even if you don't win anything or that, you still... You got something. You got something from it. Yeah. Especially as far as like getting out there because they can spread your stuff way faster than you could ever. You know what I mean, with their platform anyway. So I'd be like, man, it's a risk, but it's probably a risk that you want to take.
Yeah, she ain't went to the RTF program.
No.
What's that?
Rail television film.
Yeah,
that's what we majored in school.
Yeah, that's what we went to school for.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you showed it. I know you did the same thing.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I went to the same.
That's how I found them.
Thing. Yeah. yeah, that's how we linked up, man.
Okay. Yeah, man. I always said I was like, maybe I should do like a series, like on YouTube or something like that.
Us?
Huh?
Us?
No, just in general. Like just write a series and just put it on YouTube.
Oh yeah. I've been told y'all to do that shit.
It's just hard because what I don't understand is like Houston sometimes doesn't have the idea that Miami or you know what I mean. Like they have that concept or like they have that concept that you're networking. Hey, you have no experience in acting. You know what I mean. You have no rapport or anything like that. Versus this person doesn't have any rapport and producing, editing, you know what I mean, writing. So y'all all come together, you working on this, you're taking it seriously, and you're not feeling like I'm doing you a favor when you have nothing to back you right now. You know what I mean? Right, so you're coming together and you're like, hey, we're gonna do this until we make some money. Like we gonna get known. And they have that out there, like they understand, like, hey, we all come together, we all got a long term goal and we just gonna work together to make this happen, and they all coming up, and it's not nobody being greedy or feeling like all of a sudden they're a superstar or whatever like this. And in Houston, you got people with no experience whatsoever asking for like $500. You know what I mean? Just to show up.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's like, come on now.
Yeah, that's why you gotta miss the people that really want it. You know what I'm saying?
You do. You definitely do. Got to find people that want to do it.
That's facts.
Mm-hmm. And take it seriously. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to like film something and you're not taking it seriously.
Oh no, for sure.
You gonna piss me off.
I hate wasting my time.
You're gonna see a different side of me if I film something. We're filming something and I wrote it, and you're messing up your lines or you're changing out your lines and doing this, because I've had somebody do that before, and I'm like, cut. Wait a minute. That's not what that paper's like.
Yeah,
and
no.
I'm just.
No, I've seen it before.
Yeah, and I'm like, you can't ad-lib someone else's script. I'm like,
Yeah.
so someone's paying you. They're paying you to say what's on the paper.
Yeah.
Not you ad-lib, because you can't remember what's on the paper. And I'm like, scrap it. Scrap the whole thing. It's good.
Yeah. No, I feel you.
Or at least have somebody else come in and do it. You know?
Yeah. I feel you, man. You like one of them strict writers, man.
She wanted on point. She wanted how she envisioned it.
I wrote it
So,
because when you start changing words and stuff like that, you're changing the meaning of what you're trying to give out right now. The perception, you're changing it. So if you start ad-libbing and saying stuff that's not on the paper, like I guess like they do TV shows, they have ad-lib before. They have done that. The famous line
in some movies. Yeah.
They have. You know what I mean? But.
Damn, so you saying
some things you can't just do that.
This is a scenario I just paint out though. So you're saying that when you have this big movie, this big budget behind you or whatever, one of your characters gonna be Samuel Jackson, and he keeps saying motherfucker, you be like, I ain't not written that part. Why you keep saying that?
No. It doesn't say. It depends. Like, okay,
I'm just playing.
It has to be something precise that you're saying that's not there.
Okay.
Like, okay, so we all know the fame. Everybody's seen Fresh Prince.
Yeah.
When his dad left and he got emotional. That was not written.
Yeah, that was not.
That wasn't written. Or
that wasn't written.
That was not written.
When he hugged Uncle Phil.
That wasn't
no,
written.
that wasn't written.
Ad-lib.
He just got emotional and would start talking and start like ranting.
Yeah.
Because Uncle Phil was supposed to say, "Yo, you'll be okay, son," and you know what I mean. He just hugged him because he said that wasn't in the lines.
Yeah, that wasn't
just the same way with A Different World when he was Dwayne was going to marry Whitley and he came in there and the whole baby please bleed. He said he forgot his lines.
Yeah,
he said that wasn't supposed to be in there. He just started ad-libbing and he said he prayed to God that she would just catch on to it and she just was like yes. She said because originally that wasn't there.
Yeah, that was ad-lib.
And it made it so much better. It just made it a great thing. Hey, speaking of that, Brandon, you kind of look like him.
Oh, you look like the way, dog. Oh.
I didn't see that. It's in there.
That's crazy. That's crazy, man. That's wild.
I didn't even notice that at first. That's actually funny.
That's crazy, man. So you saying it's okay it's okay doing it when you're what?
It's okay depending on it just depends, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
To a certain point.
To a certain point.
Yeah, it depends to a certain point.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's cool. I'm working on it. I'm working on some stuff.
I mean, you doing good. I think you're doing great.
We're always talking about we need to get together and film something.
Right.
He's like, what you doing?
I'm trying to get the.
He's
the
definitely
films.
encouraging though.
I'm trying to get the film and TV shows out the way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Trying to get it done. You know what
We
I'm
all
saying?
trying to come up. I'm be like,
For sure. I'm tired of being broke.
all right, man. We all gonna come. We all gonna be on set.
Hey, might as well. I'm trying to get a whole little production team
Cameraman
together.
too. Brittany, pull that camera up. No.
Yeah.
Funny as hell.
Man.
I should. But you got a gift for us today.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we're
Yeah.
gonna let you have a little bit of time, get your little space together. You know what I'm saying? So you go ahead and let us let the world hear something. Hear that them dope rhymes.
Yep.
Ah, man. Okay, so I'm still working on this one. I've actually finished it, which I know that I'm just working on the sound. But I just still want to do it anyways.
Go ahead.
It's just something.
Yeah, it's all good.
You can practice with us. The fans don't care. They get so new every week. They be like, damn, I ain't know about this person.
No, they do.
They might follow you.
Right. Okay. And lately you've been showing suicidal tendencies, popping perks, pushing blow, trying to fendle dreams. And the people around you, dog, said it's just to blow some steam. But I know depression when I see it and it's killing me. You can't talk to nobody because nobody don't listen. They just nod in their head, passing you more prescriptions. And when they ask how he died, that's all these witnesses. They lay a rose and sprinkle dirt. It's too late to ask God for forgiveness.
Okay.
Was it okay?
I said okay. I said okay.
I guess this is hard, man. It's just I'm still working on it, but it's finished. It's actually finished. It's too long, but that's just when I'm still working on it because I feel like it's going somewhere and it's gonna go somewhere. But
it is.
So you going down rabbit hole? You trying to see how deep you can go, huh?
Man, kinda. But the actual one I was gonna perform today is, let me see.
Oh, you gave us a teaser. You pulled out the actual one. So, I thought that was it.
I thought the one you was gonna do.
Oh man, you coming with some hitters? Okay,
that's just something I just had. I'm still trying to work on my sound. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. You got to feel it, and it's a vibe. And I know where it's going, but I'm just like, okay, you're gonna get there. You're gonna get there. You're gonna get there. But I had decided to perform gunplay. That was the original one I was gonna do. I have yet to.
Hey, let's get into it. We gunplay in the hood all the time. I want to go give me a Draco right now. Go shoot some up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm trying to slide.
And I'm yet to perform. This is the one I told you, and someone said they didn't respect.
Hey, don't worry, we're gonna perform slide after this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this is called Gunplay, performed by Teri. So it goes, walking around with my stick. If I'm umping, then I'm dumping. You can call me the trash man. Lay your ass out, pulling out like Reverend and Miss Parker, but these are some body bags. Ain't no need for the last dance. I don't pay toes, I toe tag. This bitch don't miss like a lover who been cheated on for the last time. And then I'ma spray like the cleaning lady picking up your mess. If you got something to say, please say it with your chest. You ducking after bucking cause I'm aiming for your head. These bullets playing freeze tag. Ain't no mission from my drive-by. They gon' think you starstruck. They call Terry the top guy. You ain't gon' see it coming. That nigga must be legally blind. This hoe don't slip, got a tight grip. You can say it's her first time. I call her Nia on Fridays because you testing my patience and walking a long line. Boxing you up like a cube, smoking your ass in front of your family. Ain't no get up Craig cheering for you. I'm a menace to society. I'm a menace to society like Dashiki. All my babies come in a variety. You ain't nothing but an FN swearing you bucked up. This FN you fuck niggas get you tucked up. No anesthetic. If you up the Thule, you better use it. Don't play with my emotions like that. This left hand like a group of friends and it comes with a kickback. This gunplay stay on my creeping shit. Tiptoe, go hard Roger in your window peeping shit. Quick to air a bitch out like smoke rolling out my windows of my Tudo. After too many backwoods of that endo. I'm so static. You get too close to me. This gunplay get active. I'm like violence to a magnet. This gunplay so savage. You want beef, you can have it. Your life I'm snatching. I'm the leader of the team. They call me capping because I stay capping. You ain't nothing but a shit talker. You be capping. This gunplay so ratchet. Like long braids down past my spine. You'll think I was a blacksmith the way I stay slinging that iron. Pharaoh.
Ooh, that shit was fire. They call my nigga Terry the top guy. You know what I'm saying? My young nigga over here, cuz. You know what I'm saying? Like that.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody fucking with her.
I seen
that gunplay.
I seen it on the Lil Durk album.
She said my bullets playing freeze tags with your ass.
The interlude, man.
For real.
So I see,
I thought that was a whole rap album. I said, Lord.
It's bars, man. Like I said before.
I did a tease. I did that. That was my mic check, my poetry check a few months ago.
So you performed that on stage?
No, I've yet to perform that on stage.
Oh, I can't wait to see that on stage.
I feel like that's gonna be funny to hear, especially when I go up there. I'll be like, "Hi, I'm Teri Pharaoh." And then as I perform, somebody was like, "Wait a minute,"
and you gotta be like, "It's about to get gangster."
Yes, when I first performed role play, I got up there and I think the guy thought I was gonna be shy or something like that. And then I started speaking, and when I got off, he was like, "Hey, the woman in the blue heels, don't trust her. She know too much." He was like, "That's a dangerous woman right there." I was like, "Okay," you know what I mean? And because role play was just basically about how guys treat girls and just letting y'all know women can do that too.
Yeah,
women are definitely capable of doing it too.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And I think that was the ladies' favorite.
Okay.
Sure.
That's a crowd favorite, especially with the women.
Oh, okay, so you was a crowd.
Oh man, it was a crowd. It was a crowd. It was especially women. We know. You know what I mean?
I know they banging your line about a little women. Huh? Take me home, Terry. Please take me home.
Yeah, I had a friend joking with me, and he was like, "Who hurt you?" I was like,
"Oh man." Hey, Dad, do it. You know how men think. Hey. A woman scorn is what?
Damn, bro.
I don't know.
No theory, like, I'm scoring.
Oh, look.
Oh yeah, that's what.
There you go.
Man, yeah. He was like, "Who hurt you?" I was like, "Wait, fuck you. Nobody hurt me." I was like, "We just know. We know." I was like, y'all think y'all running game? We know.
Nah.
You know, especially with guys. You know what I mean? Like y'all hitting up it late at night. You know what I mean? And it's like women can do that too. Like soon as the sun comes down, I'm trying to make a visit. Some freaky touching and fucking is really how I'm feeling. So
we
I
got
can
a third
ask
one. Oh, little shit. Go on, you might as well go on spit that one now. Go on, let's hit a role play. Roll into it, man. For real. You might well put me on a mixtape like this. Hey, this is Terry Farrow. We about to drop that role play. You feel me? That late night section mix. You feel me?
Man, okay.
Go ahead and get your panties wet in the mix. You know what I'm saying? Drop that shit, Terry Farrow.
She let me fuck on the first night. Nah, correction. You let me fuck on the first night. My dress was kind of tight. My flow was really nice. I'm the fuel to what you were serving. Why I paint up in your mental, giving you that good brain of intellect. There was no stiff neck. My name falling off your lips. Sticky kisses while your tongue dig in between my hips. Don't try to play me like I'm loose. I'm a grown ass adult. I'll do what the fuck I want to do. You want that fuck boy to be your man, hoping when he ain't with you, he ain't not making plans, but you're confused, love, emotionally conflicted. Baby girl can tell the difference between real love and good dicking. He said, you know, y'all cool, just kicking it like 2 field goals. Now he missed it, but he got you twisted when you dare not show another nigga attention. He want to say it's mine when he piping it up, but baby, that's just sex talk. He lying. He ain't wifing shit up. You know the kind that only asks what you doing on the weekend. He might even fall through, lay his hands on your shoulder, bend you over. You know how dogs do. But baby better make a smart move and treat that nigga like the hoe he is and tell him I'll let you know when to fall through and don't call me, I call you. Leaving his messages on red, ignoring everything he says. Send him good morning and beautiful texts in the morning. Nightfall, text him and tell him how you horny. Tell him you ain't like these other girls and you ain't gonna play with his heart and you prefer your privacy, so putting you on his social media is a bad start. Tell him I ain't trying to hide you. He start pouting saying he don't like being lied to. Telling all his boys our business and they giving their unadvised opinions. Yelling how you a fuck girl and you wasting his time, so end it. Tell them niggas just jealous because they ain't got no business and they low-key hating because I ain't hit them. Lay your phone face down just in case a call hit your line and I'm going to hit you with multiple what you're doing. It's like a dozen times. Leave it on red and reply, sorry, busy. Maybe another time. I'm about to play with your mental, rewire your emotions, have you thinking when it wasn't, my shit is potent. I ain't gonna fuck with you all day. Soon as the sun comes down, I'm trying to make a visit. Some freaky touching and fucking is really how I'm feeling. So I can ask why you sitting so far away, and I'm gonna tell you I enjoy your company. You know the strong way. And I just wanted to switch these roles on this role play. I am more than able to fuck with your patience and time all day. So while he hitting you with that tired ass line like you don't know no better, tell that fuck but when he asks when you gonna fall through, tell him I'll hit you when I fall through, and don't call me, I call you.
Damn, still over at Deluxe version. I see it on the Hotel Jasmine told me, bro.
It's a Summer Walker exclusive.
Ooh,
come on, nigga.
That was good.
Trying to tell you.
Man,
that was good.
Yeah, we both definitely got to come to a couple of your shows.
Yeah,
it'd be great. It'd be great. It's an experience. It's definitely an experience, especially because you get just a different variety of poems. You know what I mean, and different showcases and stuff like that. So it's like, oh man, that's nice. You know what I mean? Because everything doesn't have to be tough. Everything doesn't have to be just hard. Because I definitely pro-black. Definitely, you know what I mean. Especially, I think when I performed my blackness, you know what I mean. And I feel like that one was especially a crowd, especially with the older generation. Because I had a woman that was like 80, and she said that. Hearing it, you wouldn't think that somebody older would be there, but she but writers, you know, we age. So she said that it just gave her reflection of just a walk of life of the different stages Black people had to go through. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially like growing up, especially from back then, you taking the man out of the home, the Black woman's home. You know, taking our sons away from us, making our daughters grow up too fast. You know what I mean? So that one was definitely a favorite of mine. And it just came from a real authentic place. You know what I mean? So my blackness is probably like one of my favorite poems to do.
Okay, for sure. Yeah. I'm liking it. You really gave the vibes.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to have to sit down from y'all one day.
No, you did.
We're going to have to see you on stage.
Yeah, y'all going to have to see that one, that one day. Because that's just like a... Maybe I should do it now.
Oh, you know what you should do?
Close out.
We should like take over like some bars and stuff. You know, do the thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you should
have all the poets come host an event. Man, maybe we Bracadocious could host an event.
Yeah, we should.
Like
you know what I'm saying?
It'd be like a cipher. Yeah.
Yeah, we should.
That would be dope.
You got one more for us?
Yeah,
trying to hit us with another one?
Yeah, she about to.
If we gonna close it out, let's close it out with something tasteful.
Okay, let's hear that tasteful shit. You know what I'm saying? Terry Farrell with another one, hard hitting. Hey, don't take my nigga rhymes because we will come and get you, put you to sleep and slide on you like a nigga ain't glide on you.
I been not hitting that one of y'all saying you better at me.
You know what I'm saying?
You quote me, you at me.
Hey, tell you right now, I'm gonna slide on you like a nigga ain't glide on you. You know what I'm saying?
_Farrell.
What's your thing you said earlier?
What?
She said made out of steel.
Something
with steel.
I told him. I said
like
I'm protected by that steel. So if you don't want to forever be still, don't steal my shit.
No bullshit. Feel me?
Oh yeah. Come on now. That's what I be worried about sometimes. I'll be like, I make sure I copyright my stuff because I don't play that. I better not hear nobody.
Yeah, we ain't playing none of that shit. You feel me?
I bet not.
We not.
Yeah, I've actually had somebody before try to use one of my poems. They asked me if they could use it, and I was like, you can't perform one of my poems.
No, I feel you.
You know what I mean? I was like, no, why they do that at? But this is called My Blackness. It's just something to have a little tasteful on your lips afterwards. You know, it's my blackness is a lifestyle. My culture is anointed from the crowns of my head to the soles of my feet. Legacy flows through my veins. History carves out my name. My existence is an accessory you can pick up and lay down at your convenience. My blackness is full. Hail Mary cries, children, close your eyes and cover your ears. This man wants to bury your father at my feet and rip my sons away from my very breast. They know no mother's love. My baby girls pulled from my womb too soon, who knows no father's protection. My blackness is a long road of ships, whips, and lynchings. My blackness is an obituary full of burning crosses, white robes, walking through the back door, stepping off the sidewalk to let you pass, raising your children and cleaning your floors. My blackness is a choir chanting my unity, my identity, my freedom, my purpose. This black skin was never a mistake when she birthed it. My blackness is a temptation. It's so inviting. It's warm. It's diverse. It's colorful. You claim to hate it the way she sashay it. Booty braids down past her spine. These ass, hips, and lips you sought to obtain it. You covet was mine. My blackness is a warrior's cry. It has felt unending pain. It has played Russian roulette at the end of your trigger. It has buried its brothers and carried its sisters. It has fought every monster in this labyrinth, demanding my respect. So you think that you could darken your skin, kink out your hair, learn the lingo and the dance, think that you're black by association? Invitations to the cookout are in high demand and are exclusive functions for member parties only. You can never scratch the surface. My blackness is outrageous. It's contagious. It is seeping into your soul. It is loud. It is proud. Heavy as a head that wears the crown. And with a humble heart, it is an honor to wake up black because my blackness is a lifestyle.
That was my top guy, Terry Farrell, in the building.
I think it'd be for us. Every time I think I wrote it when I kept seeing people always, girls do little tiny things and be like, oh, they're invited to the cookout. They're invited to the cookout. And I'm like,
I know you got to tell cousin, Sharon and all them other niggas, stop inviting random to the cookout. We don't know them.
They learn one little TikTok dance and they invited to the cookout. No, they're not.
They quit to have family reunions and then you be having extras. We all be in the corner like, who is that?
Who's that?
Who brought this potato salad with raisins? Like, I just don't got time for it. That's why I be like, invitations to the cookout are in high demand and are exclusive functions for member parties only.
Yeah.
For real.
I need to put that on a shirt.
Hey, no,
bullshit.
Hey,
man.
man.
You ain't lying.
So.
Yeah, man.
That's
so I be like, no. It's my blackness, man.
I see it. It's glowing. I'm to tell you, hey, man, this was something special. I love it. The podcast was great. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got some heat over there, man. You got to put your stuff behind a couple beats, man. Hopefully you need to get together and drop some fire, drop that little EP or something, you know what I mean? We talking about. You feel me?
I'm be on there like Chance the Rapper. What's his name? What's that dude?
Chance the Rapper?
No, not Chance the Rapper. What you
talking about?
He used to be like real big back in high school. He was a joke though.
What are you talking about? Someone we know?
Nah, he used to. Okay, you and Otis used to play him all the time. I can't remember his name.
Man, what?
I'm not a rapper. That quote.
I'm not a rapper. I was talking super high fire. Shut up.
That's what it was. I'm not a rapper.
Yeah. You know, you hop on. I'm not a rapper. Then you spit the yeah. Hey, that's some real shit though. Hey, man, before we leave, man, tell the fans where they can find you, where they can reach you. Should they DM you? Should they not DM you? Should they talk to you? Should they not talk to you? Are you available? Are you not available? Let them know. What is what's the deal? Because the fans need to know.
Yeah.
Instagram Teri TERI_ is Pharaoh. Instagram same thing, just Teri Pharaoh. You know what I mean? So that's where you find me. Facebook Teri Pharaoh, same thing. Same thing. Tumblr. I'm on Tumblr. I know people be joking about Tumblr, but I'm on Tumblr.
People still on Tumblr?
I'm not Tumblr the shit, bro.
Tumblr. I still post a lot of my poems and stuff on Tumblr. I do a lot of writing. You can find a lot of years worth of writing. We might need to bring Tumblr back.
Yeah,
I have Tumblr still.
Bro.
It's Teri Pharaoh still.
Tumblr was always able to do way more than every other social media app. I still.
People really fell off.
You gotta get back on Tumblr, boy.
Man, I do a lot of
Tumblr to me is like Twitter. Too much X stuff going on.
No, it's not.
No, they stopped it.
That's why people fell off.
Yeah, that's why everybody went to Twitter.
Everybody ran to
Twitter. Stuff's gone.
For real?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh damn.
Well, you was late to the party.
He is so late. That's how you know he.
That was a couple years ago.
That's why I said I don't be on Tumblr no more. Oh, y'all talking about?
Bro, you can drop MP3s, bro. I'm trying to tell you, Tumblr is the stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But any more last regards, Teri?
Nah. This was great.
This is great. You love the podcast.
I loved it.
Man, invite some more your poetry friends. We need to come on the podcast, man. Bring the crew.
Yeah.
Might have to do like a little session or party for them or something. You know what I'm saying? But hey, that was the Braggadocious podcast. It was your boy, Boomy Trill Figure.
Your boy Nino.
Hey, that was the co-host. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we might be switching up every week. You never know who might be on the show. Shit.
Yep.
Hey, just tune in. We on all social media platforms, streaming services. So holler at us. You feel me?
Braggadocious. Braggadocious.